We just got a new update for Dying Light the Beast, and it does not include New Game Plus, so let's talk about what it does have. The only new additions to the game in this update are that human enemies with melee weapons will now potentially back away from you if you point a gun at them, and 9 new finishers have been added to the game. These came as features requested by the community, but there is sadly no New Game Plus or any of the content on the roadmap we were given a few weeks ago other than what I mentioned before. This is not the first time that Techland has put out a roadmap that didn't meet what it promised, like how we still don't have full mod support in Dying Light 2. But they have until the end of the year according to the roadmap for the Beast, so let's see what happens. What this means to me is that we'll be getting a monthly major update in both November and December, and these should include New Game Plus and Legend levels in November and Nightmare Mode in December. Now don't quote me on this, as this is just speculation. We have seen time and time again with Techland that promised content gets delayed, so it may not even get them until next year sometime. Before we get into the fixes applied in this update, let's talk about the Call of the Beast event. Week 2 has completed, so anyone who participated should have the Sunset Machete and Sunset Truck skins in their stash. If you did not participate, then you won't have these items in there at all. Week 3 of the challenges has started, and it is much better than either of the previous 2 weeks. This challenge is called Sharpshooter, and all you have to do is land accurate shots on zombies from guns. You can't use weapons like the bow, crossbow, flamethrower, grenade launcher, or the saw blade launcher. Only normal firearms can be used for this. For the shots to count, you need to have the bullet hit an enemy, and it doesn't matter where you hit them, and it don't have to be an ADS either. Also, they don't have to die for the hit to count. The rewards are the Marksman Truck skin at 10 million hits, and at 20 million hits, we get the Bullseye Marksman Rifle. I feel that the gun will be a much better reward than the melee weapons we've been getting, since they don't break and it'll have a different skin than the other marksman rifles you can find in the game. Not sure if it'll be like the first week where we'll get the rewards as soon as the goals are reached, or if it'll be at the end of the week like the last challenge, so just make sure to shoot zombies between now and November 6th to be counted as participating in this event and get the rewards. Some quick easy ways to find ammo are to loot convoys, as the trucks will have locked compartments of ammo, and also find groups of human enemies, since there will always be at least 1 or 2 with a gun that you can loot for more ammo. Also, don't forget that the PUBG mobile collab quest starts tomorrow, and I have a video linked in the description that goes over all the details you need to know before starting it. Now let's get into what was fixed in the update for the Beast. I'll have the full patch notes in the description for anyone who wants to go through them. First is the progression blockers. Several main and side quests have been adjusted that would previously stop you from continuing the game. They also fixed some cooldown triggers with the hive encounters, fixed data inconsistencies with crafting in the inventory, as well as some terrain that caused players to get stuck. For performance and stability, crashes have been addressed on all platforms, co-op performance has been improved, and enhancements to visual quality were made. For the graphical improvements, some lighting and visual artifacts were improved, as well as some animations involving the shotgun and picking up loot. For the UI and audio, the responsiveness on 4K displays has been improved, audio and subtitle synchronization in quests has been addressed, and screamer audio glitches were fixed. Lastly, they have some balance changes, which include an increase to oxidizers looted, reduced cost of wiring for crafting and upgrading, more crafting supplies at vendors towards the end of the game, and survivors being more resistant to damage during encounters. The last section is the most important one to me. Those changes are very good because I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally killed a survivor or just can't find enough wiring or oxidizers for my blueprints. What do you think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more Dying Light and other content, then make sure to like and subscribe, and check out my other socials linked in the description to not miss out on anything. Thanks for watching. See you next time.